Morning.
Morning.
So we're here on a wet October morning. We've come to Chester Zoo for a Sunday trek out, and it was absolutely chucking it down for just outside Stoke, and it's clearly been raining here, hence umbrella and Sarah's get up of the coat. Anyway, it's clearly been raining here, but it isn't at the moment on there. See? Preparation.
Excuse James's black eye as well. I haven't put makeup on him. It is a black eye.
Yeah,
and I haven't hit him either.
Well, apparently that's what I've been told we have to say on these videos. Anyway, we're over at Chester Zoo, and we're having a little wander around, and we'll do a little bit with you. See you in a bit. So the rhino there is an eastern black rhino, and really just chewing away.
The question is, how many animals do you think we will see outside today?
Yeah.
Should we have a little bet?
Well, I'm betting at least one.
No, you've got to be more than that.
Well, no, I'm just here to see what.
We will see 10 animals outside today.
10 different types of
10
animals.
different types, not 10 birds.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I'm thinking
10 different types, and they have to be outside, not covered over.
Yeah, outside in the outdoor pen. I reckon I'm going with 6.
Okay.
Right.
So there you go. 10.
10 and 6.
We've already seen one. I
One.
only need another 9.
I need another 5. Woo! So we found another couple of animals.
Rock hyrax.
There you go, rock hyrax. But technically there is a cover over there, Pen.
It is a grill and it is see-through, so I'm not sure that counts.
We'll see
it's
how
covered over.
We'll see how close. If we're getting past my 6, then no, they don't count.
I don't think that counts because they can see daylight.
What, it counts or it doesn't count?
I think that doesn't count as being covered over.
We'll see. If it's close to my 6, then they don't count. If I need some, they count.
These apparently are closely related to elephants. Who would have thought?
There you go. So we have another one that has just very kindly run out of their enclosure into the outside. So the painted dog does now count. So
3 for Sarah.
We're going with 3 at the moment. So it's 3 for Sarah, and technically that's 3 for me as well.
Yeah, but 3 for Sarah.
3 for Sarah, and technically 3 for me. Come on, mate, come say hello. See, he's back in his enclosure now.
But he was still outside, kind of ripping a carcass apart.
Hold on.
After me saying they wouldn't be outside.
So yeah, so we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4 outside. Although I think they're outside because, as you can see, they are eating. However, they do count as outside.
Magpies don't.
Magpies don't. And the dead animal that they're eating doesn't count either.
Although it is technically outside.
Yes. So again, if I'm struggling, I might add that one. So already we're on 3.
3. Another one.
3, yeah, another one, hold on.
It's still the same animal, so it doesn't count.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So we're on
It's another
3
dog.
animals that are in their outside closure on a rainy day.
Closure. Enclosure.
Enclosure, outside closure. They might need closure. I've just seen one ripping apart a dead animal, so
Definitely
something needs closure.
Some therapy.
Anyway.
Future career for Sarah. Animal therapist.
Anyway, we're on 3 animals that are in the outside enclosures. So at the moment we're gaining on my 6 and we're gaining on Sarah's 10. Now I've got to say, this is a disappointing part of the zoo today. I mean, how on earth do you expect to be fed when the places are closed? Not good enough. I need food, I need drinks. Go on, Chester Zoo, get it open. I need my food. So right in the corner we have a West African Sitatonga who, although sheltering, is definitely
Still outside.
outside. So that will be number 4. So it looks like I would say I'm going to get to my number 6, no problem. Question is, will Sarah get to 10?
Definitely.
So we're now heading into the islands.
Yep.
What animals are we not likely to see here then?
Outside. We will not see orangutans outside.
Right.
They will be inside.
Yeah.
There will be lots and lots of birds.
Yeah.
Which will also be inside.
Okay.
What else is there? So it's based on the islands like Sumatra, Indonesia, that kind of thing. So lots of tropical based animals.
Which aren't likely to be outside, are they?
Don't like the cold, so they will be inside. Although they are used to rain because tropical rains a lot.
Well,
So we will see a lot of animals. They will not count towards the count.
if they're not
Because
outside.
I guarantee they will be inside.
So this one here, although in their enclosure, which just happens to be outside, is a Prevost squirrel. So, I mean, I'm still not convinced we should be counting these.
I think we should.
But, what number's that?
4.
No, it's 5. There you go.
Sure, it's 5. Oh yeah, because we had the.
Yeah, this is number 5.
It's number 5.
Oh look, there it is down there. Follow my finger. Can you see? Just past those bushes. Here, let me lift you.
So, thanks to some eagle-eyed other visitors, they just happened to notice one as we were walking past. So that technically takes us up to 6. What was that one? A dusky Padua?
Padamelon.
Oh, it was Padamelon. Anyway, takes us up to 6. So because that we've now hit 6 means I've won because we've got to the number first.
because we will get to 10.
Oh right, okay, that's not how we're playing this game apparently. So yes, we're on 6 animals in their outdoor enclosure, despite it being a bit miserable.
So we're going to go on the boat trip, which is free, included in your admission. You're supposed to be able to see animals on this. Never have.
Do these count?
They do count as long as they're outside.
Okay. Here is the boat.
Le bateau.
Very Spanish.
It's French.
What's it stand for?
The boat. And if it wasn't free flowing, then we'd have crashed into that bank. No pig. But I can't see an animal. Or is it a rock? Who can say?
Where?
I've got dodgy eyes. No, it's a rock.
So Sarah is now trying to count rocks as animals in order to get to number 10.
I will get to number 10.
What number are we on now? 6 or 7? We're on 6.
No, it is an animal. Or is it?
See?
No, I still don't know.
I can see an animal.
Is it an animal?
I
Or
can
is
see
it a rock?
one.
It's an animal.
Is that one there?
Yeah, it is an animal.
It's an animal.
I don't know if we've already counted it though, so we'll have to see.
I'm going to say we have, so that we're still on number 6.
It's something ginger.
I mean, I don't think we've ever seen that animal today.
No, I'm counting. It is number 7.
It's number 7.
I have won.
Well, no, you haven't got to 10 yet.
No, I got to 10, but I've beaten you, so I've
No, you haven't. It's still closer to 6 than it is to 10.
I've won.
No.
Because I will see another 3 animals.
And we all know if you see either below or over 10, you've lost.
No.
Yep.
Can you video that one?
So that's number 7.
Oh, there's lots of them. Some kind of cattle.
I don't know if you can see.
So,
Yeah. Oh,
We'll walk round there though. We've done that bit yet, have we? So when we walk round there,
might be able to see the tiger if we come around this way. Or maybe not.
maybe not, but it was definitely there.
Yeah, so we're on apparently a number 8. You see the gibbons
No,
then.
the gibbon's gone, he's over there now, but he was there.
There was definitely a gibbon on camera just. So that's number 9, is it?
Yeah, one more for me and I win.
But if we go above 10, you don't win.
No, still win.
No.
Yeah.
So that's proof of animal number 9.
The gibbon.
So we've just come off the boat and we're now on number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. So Sarah
That's
needs.
nice, by the way. It takes about 15 minutes. If
Yeah.
you've got active children that are bouncing, don't take them on the boat.
It's not exactly an active boat ride, is it? But if you do want a quick 15-minute relax, definitely have a
boat.
word. And if you want a 15-minute nap, definitely go on it.
Exactly.
So we're going to go into the Avery now, but I've made sure Sarah understands this does not
I've already
count.
said this, the Averys don't count.
Averys don't count. So we're still on number 9 as we go in.
I want to explain about double door systems anyway.
So we're going through a double door system, which you are now going to have an
I'll do
exploration.
it when we're out.
Oh no, we're doing it when we're out. Hold on. It's all going wrong on the camera. So we're into the Avery. Sarah, are you going to explain the double door system?
So the double door systems is to stop animals escaping. So you go through one set of doors, make sure that set of doors is shut, and then you open the second set of doors. Just if animal, bird, whatever flies through the first set of doors, they can't go straight out then. So always make sure the first set of doors is shut, and then go through the second set of doors.
There you go, double door system explained. So the ones that we saw on the boat, the cattle that we saw on the boat are bantangs. So we've just come across them again, and they've announced to us they are indeed bantangs. Bantang. So the tapir doesn't count because unfortunately it's in its indoor enclosure.
Still on 9. It's a sun there.
So just in between those two trees, we believe we have a sun bear. What our fingers? No, there, just there. We have a sun bear, which takes us up to number 10. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, the sun bear is number 10. So at the moment, as long as we don't see any more, Sarah wins. However, I have a feeling that we will now be seeing more than 10 animals in the outdoor enclosure.
So even though we're inside,
Yeah.
he's outside, therefore counts.
So that's number 10, the sun bear. Now we're at number 10, Sarah, as long as we don't see any more, has won. As long as we don't see any more. Surprisingly enough, Sarah wants to cut the trip to Chester Zoo over straight away. Even by saying that we should now wear blindfolds for the rest of the walk around, so therefore we don't see any more. Because if we see...
I actually think now we should revise. We should call that round 1. That's round 1, 1 to Sarah.
Yeah.
Let's start again. James,
Right.
how many animals do you think we'll see in there outside enclosures?
What, as in starting
From now.
again?
Yeah, from now.
7.
I'm going for another 10. I'm going for a solid 10.
There you go. So let's find out.
So despite me saying you wouldn't see orangutans outside, there you go, I've proved myself wrong.
So on the second part, that's our first one. So Sarah's now got to get another 9 animals and I've got to get another 6. So we've walked into the indoor aviary and it's much more humid in here.
Coat off.
Coat off. So quite a nice pleasant change from outside at the moment. Although I'm probably going to be too warm in about 30 seconds flat.
We're still in islands, by the way. We haven't ventured into any other parts of the zoo. This is still islands.
I need something to eat and drink soon as well. So that's obviously what I'm now hunting for. So this is
Lowland Anoa.
it's a lowland Anoa in the field shelter, so we are counting that as outside because it definitely is. So as we just walk up here, although it's closed for you Disney goers, you can get a swirl whip, pineapple swirl whip, which I'm sure, or orange, which I'm sure you'll all be there going, it's a Dole Whip.
The food area is open. I'm sorry. I was just dissing Chester Zoo for not having the food area open. But it is actually open, so...
Food area is open, which is good
Chester
news
Zoo.
to me, because I could do with a drink, although it's going to be just a machine coffee, but it'll do. And perhaps something to eat. Look at the menu. Let's look at the menu. I'm that hungry at the moment, I don't really care about looking at the menu, but let's look at the menu.
The menu.
So what drinks do you add? You've had?
Mango and passion fruit.
Suso? Yeah, and you say it's really nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Okay,
10 out of 10 would recommend.
there you go. And I've had a flat white, which we will taste in a moment, but also as a small snack, a pumpkin donut, which I'm hoping that I don't have to share.
Lies. So these are little tins of tea. They are $8.95. They look really cute. I think James would quite like that one. Quite likes an Earl Grey. Nice little present though. Beans, which Mr. Taylor also hasn't spotted. He loves a bean. They are $8.95. And those. And this is the merch that's in the House of Sumatra. Very nice candle sets, smell really nice. A bit of homeware. This is from a company called Weaver Green. Recycled from plastic bottles.
So we just stopped at the House of Sumatra for a quick coffee. Eyebrows?
I don't know. Just
House of Sumatra. I've been in there before, and
I think it used to be a shop.
used to be a shop, but really nice. Really nice inside, and great place to stop. Coffee was very nice. Got to admit, probably the nicest coffee, well, the nicest coffee I've had here, and nicest coffee I've had in a while.
And found a lovely settee in there for sale. I didn't think it was for sale, I thought it was just part of the city. But I'll put a picture in a minute. £1,100.
Bargain.
Just trying to convince Mr. Tate to bring it home.
So at that point, I drank my coffee really quick, and we made a short exit.
Yeah.
On there. So yeah, if you can
I
get
could always come back there.
House of
Sumatra.
definitely worth a stop. And it's not a coffee machine; it's a proper barista style coffee.
Yeah.
Which was much better than
A
the
very
machines.
grown-up atmosphere in there as
But
well.
kids are allowed.
Kids are allowed, obviously, but lots of kid-friendly places in the zoo. But that is quite an adult environment.
So worth a stop, that one.
Yeah.
So this is animal number 3 on the. No, it's number 3.
Oh, no, because we saw the other cattle.
Yeah, it's animal number 3.
Capybaras.
Yeah. On our can we get to now another 10 for Sarah and 7 for me.
Relative of the guinea pig.
There you go, relative to the guinea pig.
Andy in there.
So we're on a roll now. This is animal number 4 in the second part of animals outside, and this is an Andean bear, not the sun bear,
So it counts.
so it counts.
We have now left islands, so we're no longer looking at Sumatra, Borneo, Indonesia, Southeast Asia animals, which is where we can count capybaras, which is South American, and the Andean bears, which are not Southeast Asian. So, be prepared for animals from any continent now,
Including
a tapir, a different kind of tapir, which is outside. So these are tapirs. Animal number 5.
we're on a big
Is it
roll
number
now.
5?
Yes.
Prehensile noses. You can grab things with the little nostrils. Can we count bats?
Bats, no, can't.
Because they're not free.
No, although
They are free, but not free.
yeah, so they don't count.
They're enclosed.
Yeah, which is a good job really. They might fly off.
We do love the bats.
Bats are awesome.
Might do a bit of video, but I don't know if I'll pick anything up because it's dark.
So that was the bat enclosure. Pretty much always a must do
Love the bats.
on there, especially, I mean, today they were quite active. Last
Very
time,
shouty today.
yeah, last time we came, there weren't actually that many bats in the enclosure, were
In the
there?
bat cave.
In the bat cave. And so definitely, if you're at Chester Zoo and you haven't done the bats before, then come do them. If you're at Chester Zoo and you've done the bats before, come do them.
If smells affect you, by the way, there is an odour in there. It's
Wasn't
not
me.
bad. It's not bad. It's just it's fruit. It's rotting fruit. But obviously, if smells affect you, just give yourself a couple of minutes to accustomise
Yeah.
your nose.
So that's number 6 just there.
Some kind of deer.
A deer of some sort. So we're actually on 16 in total, aren't we? But that's number 6 of the second part. I mean, it's a bit easy now, this is.
See, you're regretting not picking 10 now, aren't you?
I am. We're just walking up to the Oakfield, which is a contemporary British pub at the heart of Chester Zoo. Hold on.
I could be wrong. I will Google fact check myself when I get home.
You fact check first.
I will fact check.
No, not you.
No, I will fact check first.
Okay.
It's competition now. I will do it.
Right.
I believe it used to be the home of the Mottershed family, who founded and ran Chester Zoo. Very impressive building.
Which we will show you the men.
Never been in here though, so can't quote for it, but it is supposed to be a very nice restaurant slash pub.
Right next to the oak field, the what was it, classic British pub or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, right next to the oak field, you've got the old line house, which is literally 50 yards away from it.
I find obviously old animal enclosures not good in any sense whatsoever, but architecturally I find them really interesting. Old zoo enclosures and zoo houses and things like that, how they put so much effort into building the building for the animals without actually considering the needs of the animals at all. So it's more about the aesthetic look to the visitor. Anyway, this is the old line house. So I was just saying about building houses. Actually, that one was already built. I think it was actually a stables, which is why there are horses.
Yeah.
I think it was actually a stables and existing, and they just put the lions in there. But still doesn't diminish the fact that lots of zoos built very fancy enclosures for the people without considering the needs of the lions. I will try and pop up a picture of Budapest Zoo's buildings, which are very architecturally lovely. Completely terrible for animals.
So if it was the stables and you just put the lines in, do you think they moved the horses out first?
No, they kept them in. It was just enrichment for the animals.
Enrichment?
Yeah.
So penguins count because they're outside, even though they are in their enclosure.
And in the water.
And in the water. So what are we on? What number is this?
This is number 7.
7. I mean, we could have got this wrong now. We're on either 6 or 7. So we'll double check when we're done. But yeah, number 7.
I'm going to give you the urban legend of the student from Reese Heath who stole a penguin. So I did my degree at Reese Heath with Chester University on zoo management, and I was told on a trip to Chester Zoo that one of the students from Reese Heath had somehow smuggled out a penguin and got it all the way on the bus and all the way back to Reese Heath College, which is what, 20-30 minutes away, before anybody noticed.
All allegedly, of course.
All allegedly. But how fun's that?
He had to obviously just...
He went and picked up
That's
a
the one.
penguin.
We all knew that was coming, didn't we?
No, because young people wouldn't understand that reference. I will
Young
find the advert.
people,
I'll
yeah.
find the advert. Obviously we're young, but you know, we just know about it from watching other things.
Yes, yeah,
But
YouTube.
He did take it literally. Pick up a penguin.
He did. But yeah, manage one. I mean, if you're going to do it, at least go for a whole packet.
Yeah.
So we've got the old Caribbean flamingos there, or a flamboyance of flamingos. Thank you to Disney's, hold on, Scarlet Ibis over there. Thank you to Disney's Jungle Cruise for always educating me. No?
Not Jungle Cruise.
No, not Jungle.
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. Thank you for educating me on a flamboyance of flamingos.
And a stampede of rhinos.
Stampede of rhinos, although we're not expecting to see the rhinos. Now, the question is, do these count or not? Because technically, yes, they're outside, but in a way, it's a very big Avery.
They are in an aviary.
Yeah, so I'm saying no, unfortunately. I'm going with no point, no count. So as we leave the flamingos, we're still on 7. And what do the flamingos count as? What was it? Can we do the actions for a no count?
No count.
No count. No count. So we're still on 7, still hunting the other 3 remaining animals here at Chester Zoo. We've entered Madagascar, and this land has...
This land is my land, this land is your land, from somewhere something. Sorry.
This land has one of Sarah's favourite animals in. Well, not even animals really, spiders.
No.
No. I think we're looking for black and white tailed lemurs.
Or any kind of lemurs, really.
Didn't they have a spider tailed lemur?
No.
No?
It wouldn't be my favourite animal, would it, if you had stupid spiders in the name?
Of course they would.
Lies.
Anyway, let's see if we can find some lemurs.
Oh, fossa.
Oh, fossa, we can find a fossa.
Well, technically, I shouldn't like these because they are lemurs' natural predators. They eat them.
Oh, right.
They're the only predator on Madagascar. So I shouldn't like them. But I do because look at that face.
Wow. So this is a fossa, did you say?
It's a fossa.
Unfortunately, it's not outdoors, so it does not count. But what a beautiful animal.
And the babies.
Oh yeah, I can't stop looking at this.
It's beautiful. And got the same kind of eyes as lemurs as well.
Let me swap onto the babies just at the back.
Swap onto the babies.
So you can see the babies just there.
But you are beautiful.
Just look how beautiful. We're now in the lemur enclosure. Having just spent a good 10 minutes talking to one of the Chester Zoo volunteers about what animal?
Fossa.
About the fossas. If you get a chance and you get the right volunteer, the ones well, like him, who just was so knowledgeable about the animal that we were looking at, but also about Chester Zoo, what it's trying to achieve, etc. And he was an advocate of zoos, whether you agree or not. If you don't agree, you probably aren't going to be at Chester Zoo. But you know, he's an advocate of what zoos can do educationally and from a conservation point of view. But yeah, we're now in the lemur, in Lemurland. Well, that was a different place further up north. As we walk through the lemur enclosure, the biggest question that we've got though is, does it count as one of the animals? Because we are in an enclosure, just like an Avery.
But they're outside.
They're outside, but it's just like an Avery. They've got, wow, they could go in, so in a way it counts, whereas the Averys are all outside, aren't they?
Yeah.
So yes, we'll go with that. So I think that was number 8. So yes, I'm out. So will Sarah get to 10? But again, I think all that will do is we will just get to 10 and then we will be leaving the zoo. So you can see behind us, already getting ready for Christmas here at Chester Zoo, which probably isn't that bad an idea considering it's middle of October.
Yeah, it's not middle of October, it's nearly the end of October.
Nearly the end of October. Time flies when you're at Chester Zoo. So we're just walking up to the Congo buffalo, which will count as a number 9 on there. So could we get to double figures? We will wait and see.
He loves that railing.
So animal number 10 are the Western chimpanzees.
Western lowland chimpanzees.
Western lowland chimpanzees. So now we cannot see another animal, as Sarah hasn't one.
But I have one up till now, and I might just start round 3.
Yeah, so now we already know that there's probably going to be at least one more animal out called the giraffe.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're going to be bust as well.
No, I'm just starting again. So I'm going to start round 3.
Round 3.
Sarah's won 2 rounds.
Well, you
I
haven't
can't
won.
possibly lose. I've won 2.
Yeah, but you haven't won 2.
I've won 2.
Because if you did, the only way you've won.
I've won 2.
No, the only way you've won is because you keep restarting. If you saw another one.
Anyway, round 3. James, bid for round 3.
2.
I'm going 5.
5 and 2. It's only because I'm getting bored of this as well. Oh God, there's one already. So round 3, first one within seconds.
Little tiny dude. Can't remember what they're called. No, that's an okapi. It's not an okapi.
It's not an okapi.
Some kind of little tiny dude.
But
Maybe a mudjack.
so within seconds of starting round 3, where we both went, I went 2 and Sarah went 5. We were already on 2 within seconds. These are red river hogs. Good old red river hoggy. You nice little hoggy hogs. You've probably made me lose this round as well. So animal number 3 at the 3rd round. Within
Child giraffe.
is a Rothschild giraffe within a minute of us saying how many we all expected to see. So there they are. So now will we get to 5? Right, so we've got 2 in 1 this time. We have camels, and we've also got what horses?
An onger.
An onger horse.
Onager.
An onager, is it a
Onager.
horse?
It's a muley horsey derivative of the equid family.
I mean, it looks like a donkey type, horse type thing, which just means to me a lot of expense from my experience.
It's related to a horse and a donkey.
Where's that camel actually got some type of blanket?
It's auditioning for the nativity.
There we go. Anyway, let's show you what we found. This is number 4 and number 5. Unless you see another one. No, good God, I'm not starting another round. So there are the camels, and clearly one is protecting itself from sun rays. And
Or
these,
the rain. It's a Mac. It's a flash of Mac for a camel.
it's a flash mat for a camel. I mean,
Do you want to see
thankfully,
my humps?
oh my gosh. I mean, thankfully, we're not going to say this is produced for children, are we?
Children, no.
I can't believe that you've just been pretending to be a camel saying, do you want to see my humps?
My humps, my hump, my hump, my hump.
Yeah, I think
My
Sarah's
lovely lady lumps.
definitely in need of food. I think she hasn't gone hungry, she's gone just something else. Anyway, they are the, whatever they are, onagers, looking like donkeys, or yeah, they look shifty. So just look, one's staring at me. One is actually staring at me. Yeah, I outstared it. I'm good. I outstared it. So as we are still in the zoo, we haven't started another round, trying to make sure.
Damn you!
Because the only reason why we've started other rounds is so that Sarah always stayed on the correct number.
It's because
But
it was
thankfully,
always a 3-round game.
it wasn't. But thankfully, good old elephants have come to the rescue. So we're actually on 6.
No, we're not. We're on 5 because I'm going to retract the fact that lemurs counted because they didn't, because they were in Avery. So we're actually on 4. So elephants makes 5.
So you can see that somehow Sarah always bends the rules just so that happens. Obviously, we all know the true fact that Sarah hasn't won a single one of these rounds. And we're now up to probably about 25 animals in total.
What,
No,
outside?
26 animals, yeah. We've had 2 rounds of 10.
I've had 2 rounds of 10.
Plus the 6 on the 3rd round. So that's 26 animals outside, which easily broke my 5 and also easily broke Sarah's 10 on there. But anyway,
There's
enough from us.
baby elephant though,
Let's
so
show you the elephants. So there are the elephants.
Little baby.
I am. Oh, sorry, baby elephant over there. You're not as cute as apparently them over there.
Oh, there's just a tiny one over there.
Yep, so there's a tiny one being blocked by all the bigger elephants, or we can have that one there. So we're up to now number 7, and this was literally just turning around from the elephants. Burmese brow antlered deer.
Brow antlered, yes, correct.
Yes, that was correct.
However, the game's already finished, so these don't count.
So you can see, can't you, what's happening with this game here. Anyway, there's that would now be 27 animals in total that we've seen outdoors. So as you just enter Chester Zoo, they've done a small pumpkin patch on there.
You can't pick your own. It's not
Can't
like
pick your own.
pumpkin patch.
Yeah,
It's just pumpkin decoration.
it'll probably be frowned upon if you pick these.
I think these will go to animal enclosures for enrichment.
There you go. So we'll have a quick look at the pumpkin patch as we walk through. Hold on.
From there. Sorry, you're still going. So we just done at Chester Zoo, 3 for 3 for Sarah. Just to let you know, during half term, which is this week, they are doing a kids spell book kind of trick or treat trail, let's say. So you pick one of these up at the entrance, and then inside tells you to follow the trail, and they've got stamps that you stamp each. I don't know what James is doing with the camera there. Each of these, you get a stamp, and then you take this back. Let me read it. Oh, it's upside down. There we go, that might be better. And then you spell out, the stamps will give you the letters for a word. You spell out the magical word, and you get your Halloween treat from the shop at the entrance.
Which is, what's Halloween treat?
I don't know.
Not-
I haven't done the trail, so I don't know.
Please don't tell me it's a cake.
I don't know what it is.
You gave me an order, it's a cake and we haven't done the trail.
We haven't done the trail, so I can't tell you. You can also scan it and do it probably by the app. So, and the shop is just by the entrance. So maybe let us know if you've done it, what the treat is.
Unless it's a cake, because then I'll be
And then
annoyed.
don't let us know.
No.
But, yeah. Free, doesn't cost anything to do, so
But you do need to get into the zoo.
you do need to cost it over the zoo, obviously. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. So as you know, we were just outside and I was wondering what that treat was if you did the Halloween spellbook. I was concerned it was a cake. However, we've come into the shop and I've discovered, luckily not cake, but it's a drumstick. So as you can see, I'm trying to show it there. Hold on. You can see it. There you go. So it's drumsticks. So I'm not as concerned that I am now missing out on the spellbook treat.